Oh, always catching me in a stretch. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, panel.
Good morning.
Hope all of you are doing well today. Unfortunately, I kind of got some acid reflux going on. Jay's feeling a little under the weather, so hopefully Amberlia can keep us strong. Does my mic sound okay? It sounds kind of different to me. My headphones. I don't know if it's just me or not. You guys can hear me okay, right?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay,
yeah,
just want to make
just
want to make sure. It just sounds kind of a little different in my headphones. I don't know if it's just me or not. Anyways, yes, another Sunday, and as you can tell, we are not in a hotel room together. We are actually back home in our own Lego rooms. But I won't lie, it feels good to be back home. I mean, it's nice to be in your familiar place. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just been trying to get back into the swing of things. I don't know about you guys. Work, life, family, and just Lego room stuff. I started accumulating a pile of sets over here for my backlog, getting ready for the summer city building stuff. But yeah, it's just been crazy. Like I said, trying to get back into the swing of things. But one thing that's not difficult to get back into is Good Morning Brickworld. And also one thing that's not difficult to do is get into these good mornings. So let's go ahead and start with the minifig who. Good afternoon. Good morning, Brickworld. Well, good afternoon to you as well, minifig who. Thank you for being here. Bricks. Good morning. Big Nate. Big Nate. Yeah. So like it's so weird reading names now, after meeting some people for like the first time and stuff, because you're like, oh, perfect. But I'm going to try and just get through it without like getting all emotional or anything like that. So King Oldendorf, what's happening? Good morning, Brickworld. Is the better name for this. Ranting is like moaning, but shouting. Yeah. I mean, I do a lot of that, moaning too. Brian, what's going on? Good morning to you from Toys on the Side. Well, that's awesome. Toys on the Side. Thank you for the Instagram love. Yes. We all get down on Instagram and try and show some love out there. Scott Davis, good morning to you. Pink Wheels, good morning. Another one of the Brickworld alumni here. Jumper Plate, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Brickman USA, what's going on? Hope everyone is doing great. I'm doing wonderful, thank you. Macro, I'm sorry, man. I didn't make your stream last night. I was asleep. I've been sleeping quite a bit lately. Dusty Bricks, good morning. Brick Adjuster, what's going on? Nick, Steve Weiser, good morning to you. Let's see here. Let's see here. Brick Stage Pass, what's up, Craig, sir? Jesse's Brick Galaxy, good morning. Jesse, I hope you liked your surrounding on the sigfig intro. I tried to do mostly the D&D look, but I threw a Green Goblin back there behind you, just to throw in some marble. Iceberg Bricks, what's going on, Mill? How you doing, man? Yeah, dude, next year we definitely got to talk and see if you want to just ride up with me to Brickworld. I wish I would have thought of that. My brain was just so scattered, I didn't even think. Jelly Time 24, what is going on? I like your name, Jelly Time 24. Cabbage Face, good morning. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Flowing with Bricks. What's going on, Baza? Clicking Cliff. Yo, good morning.
Hello.
Let's see here. All the Brickworld swag in the intro looks great. Yeah, I still got a lot more Brickworld swag to put in the intro. But I mainly just wanted to get all you guys out there. And I think what I'm going to do is, especially with new sig figs, but every so often I'm just going to change it all up, so everybody's doing something different or whatever. Just so it's not the same every time. Let's see, Brickman said hello. Cabbage said hello. Did I do it right? I guess. Yeah, man. I'm right on. I'm not sure what you mean, but yeah. Multigasm Geek, good morning. What's going on? King's Rule, what's up, Dungeon Master? How you doing? Where's my coffee? I mean, is this your coffee? I'm sorry.
Did we say hi to Bricklock?
No, I have not seen Bricklock yet, but good morning, Bricklock. Let's see here. There's Larry Legend. Good morning. Let's see here. Bricks. Last weekend at this point is a blur in my mind. Yeah, a lot of it is kind of blurred together. It's hard to remember what day we did what with whom at where, but yeah, specific memories are, stick out, that's for sure. Steve Weiser, what's going on? Good morning. B-Boy Stop Motion Animation Studio, or Stop Motion Studio, I'm sorry. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late. Nah, man, you're here right when you're supposed to be. Chef, good morning. What's going on? There's Greg at London Bridge Bricks in the house. What's happening? I was replay ganging. I didn't get to finish yet, but the last London Calling. Good stuff as always. Scott's Walk. What's going on? Good morning. I'm still home for once. Oh. Oh, yes. It really was. It really was. No, I agree totally. Like I said, it was unlike anything I think I've ever experienced in my life. Whiskey 488. What's going on, Wayne? How you doing? Glad to see that no one got hurt. No, couldn't find their way home. Yeah, I only drank one night. It was like the first night we were there. Maybe the second. I had like a $9 Corona, and that was enough for me. April After Dark in the house. I was watching that last night, man. You guys cracked me up. It's definitely an April After Dark thing, though. I will say that. It's not a April
and
in the morning.
I was gonna say that was their first YouTube live stream.
Was it? I know that I've heard about them coming over to YouTube. I kind of thought they did. Maybe they did. They just didn't live stream yet. Maybe that's where I was confused.
Or correct me if I'm wrong. I was pretty sure that was the first one. So
it may have been. It was the first one I saw. Maybe that's why it's the first one I saw. But I loved it, man. It just, I don't. Occasionally, I'll watch some stuff on Instagram. It's just, I hate not being able to lurk. You know what I mean? Because I feel rude if I don't say hello to everybody. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's a whole different thing. Anyways, all right. Continuing with the good mornings. Let's see where are we at. The D&D crew. Yeah, I know. We saw that D&D crew, like Troy and all them at one point, but they're across the street. So honored to be in the intro. Thanks. Hey, man, I'm honored to have your sigfig. I appreciate you, getting me one. Mrs. Neverland, how you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Morning, just got off work. Yeah, work. Just build it. What's up? Can I see TJ flexing his mock in the background there, dude?
I mean, that's where it was before.
TJ got a lot of compliments. I mean, we all got compliments, and it was cool for different reasons, different things. Like Ninjago fans saw TJ's mock and just like hardcore Ninjago fans. He was talking to one dude for a long time. Nice guy, man. I didn't understand half of what they were talking about because they got into some like deep Ninjago lore, but it's just really cool to see that interaction because this guy was a complete stranger to TJ. Like they had never met before. And tons of people complimented Amberlia's Brickheads. And a lot of them, because at different points we were at the mock at different times and stuff, you know what I mean? And but yeah, it was just they were like, those were amazing. But so it was just really nice. And then of course we could talk later about it, but like the tokens and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like even like Lego Masters. Like shared Amberlia stuff. It was crazy. So anyways, moving on. Meeting with you three was a highlight of mine. Yeah, it was for us too, man. So the second hour, we're going to obviously talk more into some Brickworld stuff. We each kind of have a moment or something that stood out to us, kind of maybe specifically that we'll kind of talk about each, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll get into it. There's so much stuff. It was crazy. And also I real quick, I know we're in the middle of intros, but I do want to say before I forget, thank you everybody, replay gang included, for the views on the last Good Morning Brickworld. Like we've got more views on that one, I think, than anyone ever. I don't know where exactly we're at, but it was between 600 and 700, and that's just really, really amazing. So I just want to thank you all. We all appreciate that very much. The Earl of McCleister, did I say that right? Awesome, because I'm so bad at pronunciations. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. See here, Lando Sweet. What's up, Lando? It's good seeing you as well. Lando, man, kind of came out of nowhere. She was in the public. I saw her, man. I was jumped up. Gave her a big hug. Let's see here. Who else? Shy. What's up, Shy? How you doing, my friend? Pigwell says, love being next to Ruth, the queen of the mini dolls. I know. As soon as you mentioned her name when we were messaging each other, Pigwells, I was just like, oh, well, say no more. Let's see here. I need to move to USA. Well, you definitely need to at least come over to Chicago. It really is. Look, if you're an A fall or a T fall, you definitely need to come to Chicago. So good stuff. I think I got through everybody. I think I said hello. Oh, no. Lightning Jr., what's going on? Thank you for being here, my friend. Woo. All right.
Did we say hi to Trevor's videos?
No, we did not. Trevor, what's going on? Good morning. How are you doing?
Good
morning. And for everybody out there in the replay gangland, good morning. We appreciate you being here. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Our replay gang is strong, and we appreciate that very much. That is, it's just one of those analytical things I always pay attention to. And man, you guys never disappoint. So thank you so much. All right, just making sure I didn't miss any crazy comics. B-Boy says, if I ever go to Brickworld, it's literally going to be a scavenger hunt to find different Lego DG. So my big mistake also was I waited till the last day to do all my pictures with people and stuff. I'm like, in the last, because there's so many times, man, I'm just dumb, and I apologize for that. I don't think, and that was one of those times too. Like, because then you're scrambling on the last day trying to find people, and it's like, why did I do that? I saw them yesterday. I could have just done it, but. So that'd be a mistake I won't do next year. But yeah, it was good times. It was good times. So it is the end of the month. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you say something?
Oh no, I was just going to mention. I realized after the fact I did not take pictures with anybody. Well, like I didn't. I was so obsessed with the bricks. Oops, sorry. With getting these signed. That I didn't even think to pull out my phone and take pictures. It was like I was just like sign my brick, and then I don't know. I came back and I was like, wait, I didn't get a single. Like, there are pictures of me with people because they were like, oh, let's take a picture, but I was like, I did not ask for a single picture. This is all I got. Well, not that this isn't fabulous, but this was like my only focus.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, everybody's just. Like I said, scatterbrained. I mean, there were so many times, I probably even mentioned it, when we were all together or just whatever. Like I meant to vlog something and I didn't because you're so in the moment of just seeing people, meeting people. Because look, at least for those that are a little older, maybe close for my age or whatnot, like there was a time like we didn't think about stuff like that. When you met somebody, like you just met them or you just hung out with them, or like there wasn't phones to like record stuff. You know what I mean? Like you were just in the moment. And I'm not saying it's bad that we have that now. It's even better, in my opinion, when you do it right, because now you can record memories and stuff. But sometimes you just in the moment, you don't think about it.
Exactly that. I feel like, especially being my first time, I was so in the moment that I like forgot. Like I forgot to do like the memory stuff, It was more just I was just so in the moment of talking to people and everything. And I'll be honest, I already felt a little awkward asking for like the brick to begin with. It's like, oh, will you and will you take a picture? So so it was just I mean, they slipped my mind, but I'm really glad because I experienced it. I was in those moments.
Yeah, I got a lot of pictures the first year that I went, but I didn't get as many pictures the second year with people. I was trying to vlog a bit more this year, and I think it came at the cost of pictures.
Yeah, but you did vlog. I mean, I remember you.
I did do more than narrating. I did more than one clip of footage this year.
Yes, you did. Yes. And I was like, every time I was like, I wanted to make sure to give you your space about vlogging, and I was like, oh.
I did get a ton of video and stuff of like the mocks and everything. In fact, like my battery died. That's how much video I got. Mind you, they will never see the light of day. They will just be on my computer. I'm going to pretend like I'm going to make a video, and I'm not going to.
Well,
I'll
they're
edit
there.
a clip or two, and then it'll never happen. But
and also the picture thing too. I mean, look, the good thing is also you did, like you said, you did get a lot of pictures taken of you with people. You know what I mean? So at least you know there are some that are
there's
out there.
proof. I was there. I swear.
By the way, hello, Topic Bricks. Another person that was there. Is really awesome meeting Topic Bricks as well. I really had some respect, man, for some of the people that came from overseas.
That comment being said, they sent out an email this week like, thank you all for coming to Brickworld, and they said that they're going to open up registration for next year sometime in August.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ready. Definitely. Yeah, because look, depending on what you're doing, there's a lot to prepare for. But again, we'll definitely look. We're definitely gonna get into some Brickworld talk the second hour, you know, because there's a lot, and granted, I really do hope that the stuff that we talk about might be something you guys didn't hear, you know, at least maybe from our experience and our perspective, because I know you guys that didn't go, you know, I've listened to a lot of Brickworld stuff over the last couple of weeks, so we understand. It's just part of it is part of the show. Part of it is, you know, we just want to get some stuff out, like, you know, our experiences and all that. And again, our experiences weren't exactly the same as everybody else's, you know, whether it was maybe the garage sale or just displaying stuff or whatever.
So Trevor's videos, it's 2 32 by 32 base plates is the footprint.
I see.
Do it in the immortal words of "Shy Time is my time." Do it.
That's how I end up buying this castle right here. What did I say? What King say? Hive needs to build an apartment for all the sigfigs living. Actually, that's a really good idea, King.
That would be adorable.
As a matter of fact, I think maybe something like what Brixie didn't Brixie do something like that, Jay, like a couple years ago, and he had other. I want to see people like design like other sigfigs. Maybe
it sounds familiar. Yeah,
I'll have to go back and look, but that was a really good idea. That would be something interesting to do. But we'll see. That's going to be a later project because right now I got Summer City building lined up. I've got the mocks for Brickworld. I've got to start preparing for because I feel like they're going to take a lot of calculation, and I'm not that good yet. So I got a lot of stuff going on. Brick Sergeant, good morning. How you doing, sir? And Journal of the Scots, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. So yeah, I guess before we get too deep in other stuff, we should get into which apparently there's not really a lot of this.
Yeah, there's not too much this week, so we'll be able to get through it relatively fast. So there's this,
which is nice.
I believe this is 60,
I mean, it's not.
So it's
cute.
Yeah, I'm not either way with it. I don't not like it, and I don't like it enough to want to buy it. It's nice.
Yeah.
And look, I guess, if you're a Disney
figs.
head, that's definitely something you probably want to have on your shelf. I don't know much about the Disney figs, so I don't know if any of these are, you know, or
I think these are accurate to the scene. But I don't know if any of these guys are valuable. Yeah.
I mean, I like how they did the little landscape there. It's nice, man. It's just,
I mean, if you're a fan of Peter Pan, then there you go.
I feel like it probably costs a lot.
I think it's 60. Falcon has 65, but I think it was 60.
Oh, God, that's so expensive. It doesn't matter.
I think this piece over here, I think that one's the same piece. I think that's a hair piece.
Really?
Yeah, in dark blue. It's kind of hard to tell, but that's kind of cool.
Also, I was just going to reply with Multigasm Geek. No, we are not at the tail end. Because I mean they're gonna be putting stuff out all year, I think.
Oh, about the Disney stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Disney 100. Yeah, throughout the year.
I would think that they're gonna keep going with it.
So
my understanding is with the Disney Castle though, that the box saying Disney 100 is the first run, meaning when they do the second run, the box won't have it on there. So that's
Ooh.
just something to keep in mind.
Okay, so quickly with Boba Fett, the new Boba Fett in the mech set, he has a new face print, which kind of just looks similar to the face print from the Book of Boba Fett, except with a bit more stubble.
Yeah, I mean, apparently this Boba Fett's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And I see why, man. I mean,
Another
the prints
investor
are
L.
incredible and stuff. What's that?
Another investor L over in this comment.
Well, yeah, the Star Wars market,
Yeah.
Lego market's a little fickle sometimes, man. You know,
Add that. Here's the
Okay.
big reveal of the week. the
I have a
Disney
question.
Castle.
I have a question for all you guys that know this stuff. Is this Sleeping Beauty's castle? It's a castle based off one of the
No,
Disney
it's not
princesses,
Sleeping
right?
Beauty's castle. No, Aurora's castle's at Disneyland.
Oh,
So
this
This is
Oh.
Cinderella's castle.
So this is our second Disney Castle. This is $400, which is $50 more than the last Disney Castle. But there's also 800 more pieces in this Disney Castle.
I will say I like it. I don't know. It's hard for me to compare it in my head to the other one, but
Yeah.
I do like it. Can I say that? And again, without knowing a lot of Disney stuff, can I say that the castle that was in not Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast would be a good castle to make? Wasn't that a cool castle? I feel like that was a cool castle.
Well, so these are
Disney
park.
Right, park.
These are park
Yeah,
castles.
got
Although
it.
I'm not as familiar with the castles at some of the parks in other countries. They may have.
I mean,
those,
because I feel like
There's only two images of this. I'm gonna do a.
Like if they did
Go to
more
Brickset here.
castles, I think that would be kind of cool, man. Like you can collect them. Imagine if they did this would have been the other castle from the other Disney park. You know what I mean? And then maybe they can dip into other ones.
Let's get some more images of this so we can take a look at it.
I mean, interior looks
Here's-
nice.
Yeah, lots of interior. I think from comparing the two, I think the interior looks a bit better on this one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, they do have the Beauty and the Beast guy over there, the Be Our Guest. You know, it looked like the candle thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, a mold would have been pretty cool, but I don't know.
You know, I agree with one brick stud here. I mean, it's a great upgrade. I think there's a little bit to be said for, you know, we just had a castle that just retired that people just kind of like were crazy buying, and then
here's our lifestyle shots. Let's evaluate the lifestyle shots. So let's see. Got some bulls here on the corner. Yeah. Got whatever this is in the back, some plants.
I feel like this is something you should point out for now on when we have these types of shots. I agree though, because I don't feel like that he was saying was what really a lot of the Disney people are complaining about. I think it's more of we wanted another like the other castle, which again I feel like would have been great.
Yeah,
had them side by side.
Yeah. I mean, for people who don't have a Disney castle, I think this is great. But you know, and I've mentioned it before, but the significance of the 100-year, you know, I think it should have been. I think it should have been Walt's castle, the one that he built.
And I have one more little question about Disney stuff. The other parks, like they got one in like different countries. Do they use the same castles? Do you know, like in their parks, or is there different ones?
I believe they're different ones.
Okay. Also, good morning, Wimbrick Stud. I see also Planet Tech out there, and I see Moto. What's going on, my friend? Good morning to all of you.
So let's see.
And Richie's out there too. What's going on, brother? Oh, my bricks and me, man. I'm sorry, I'm missing people, man. My bad.
So we have this is the GWP. So we don't know how much it's going to cost. I think it's not Disney Castle only, so you'll be able to buy more. I'm assuming it'll just be Disney only sets.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I really like that projector and everything.
Yeah.
It's $100, right? For Disney.
I don't know if we've had a confirmation on how much you've had to spend, but $100 would probably sound right.
That's what I had heard. Was that
there's not a lot of other.
I mean, that's a pretty
Disney
decent
sets
size
on the market.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent size too, because you know, I'm sure it's at least $100. Probably more, honestly, but at least $100.
Yeah. So they didn't make the mistake they did with Mos Eisley and make the GWP exclusive to that set only. So that's nice.
Oh,
But yeah,
all
it looks
different
like a nice
castles.
little build.
See, and that's something again. The capitalistic part of me says like, that's Lego should capitalize on that, man. I didn't like this when I first saw it, but the more I look at it, the more I want to get it. Too.
I mean, it's clever.
Yeah,
I'm not personally into it, but I think they did a good job.
Yeah, it just looks like it would be good on a wall with that 3D type look. So you got to buy $100 on Disney sets for that.
Yeah, so this will be $200 for this.
Interesting.
And
we'll see. $200 for that?
$200, and we'll see what's a print and what's a sticker. So, yeah, whatever this is, a $50 modern art set.
Yeah, right. There you go, everybody. Went to abstract art.
Say whatever this is.
Yeah. It's abstract art, or also called modern art. I mean, and look, as an artist, I don't like to crap on people's taste. But
I mean, this would be cool if it was like actual art, but as a Lego set, I don't know.
Good morning, Liz. Thank you for being here.
It's, it exists for those who want to buy it.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sean's probably right. Sean's right. It'd probably be good to get on clearance.
I can't wait to not buy this.
Yeah.
Even $20, man. I guess for parts, maybe, but
for parts, this might be a good pickup, but not at full price. Let's see. And then we had this. The Fortnite X Lego collaboration is coming into full swing.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, so real life Lego creations will be brought into Fortnite, and Lego characters will show up in Fortnite. So we'll see if we get Fortnite sets.
Oh my gosh. So I know it was the thing before, but Multigasm Geek had mentioned it's leftover parts. Could you imagine, like, it's just the leftover stuff from the pad wall? They're just like what didn't sell over the past year?
I mean, that wouldn't be accurate because these are too good parts to be left on the pad wall.
Yes. It's just a funny thought.
LifeBricks didn't even give it.
True.
LifeBricks didn't even give it a 1 out of 10. I know, he didn't even give it a 1 out of 10.
What else? We had this set got revealed officially, finally. Sonic versus Dr. Eggman's Death Egg Robot.
I'm just not feeling the Sonic stuff. I mean, I don't hate it. It looks nice, but
yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
I believe that's a new turtle color.
Oh, I like the little animal.
I think that piece existed before, but
buy that whole set just for the turtle.
Yeah.
But it's not from the Lego movies in Fortnite. Oh, right on.
Not a bad set.
Yeah, I mean, it's not horrible, especially if you like Sonic, because that mech suit is actually pretty cool, and it looks fairly accurate to the game.
Yeah, and it's the cheapest way to get Eggman. So.
Oh, and he got them long legs too.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought that was like a brick.
I mean,
fig.
If you were only going to buy like one set, this would be a decent option for your choices.
I wonder if the price is reasonable.
It's $60.
I wonder if never mind.
So it's not unreasonable.
It's not unreasonable.
615 pieces. You got a couple big molded pieces.
I mean, we're talking.
I'd say it's fair.
So
yeah. And then this is on VIP rewards. And then I believe the other will come to VIP rewards on July 11th.
I'm kind of glad I didn't get the other ones, because then I'd feel like I'd get in that completionist mode. Yeah, I do like that flag though. That's hot.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah,
and then stop sharing here so I can look at Lego.com and not dox myself. That'd be
don't do that.
That'd be good to avoid.
Yes, please avoid.
But yeah, because there were a couple of GWPs available. This Dots big box kit. Is available with Lego City, Disney Princess, Dots, Friends, and or Harry Potter purchases of $70 or more through the 28th, or while supplies last. But I'm assuming supplies are still lasting. No offense, Dots. And then Houses of the World 2 is back as well, also lasting through the 28th.
Yeah,
$250 or more.
And I
if
remember
you didn't get it the first time.
Well, yeah, because in the meeting I was asking, I was like, yeah, didn't they already do that?
Yeah.
So
So
is
that
that a
means-
matter of they made too much or
No, well, they did the same thing with Houses of the World 1. They put it out twice. So I think they're going to do it for all 4. So we'll probably see Houses of the World 3 probably August, I'd guess. It makes sense to put it in August too, because that's when a lot of Star Wars stuff is going to be out. So people will be buying more.
True. Also, I just noticed Amberlia's thing under her name. We're still living out of a suitcase. Well, it's just funny because I also like I've taken dirty clothes, obviously, but like I still have clean clothes in a suitcase. Every once in a while, I still just pull a shirt out of there. I think this was one of them. Yeah. So also, not I guess kind of news related in a way. If you're looking for clearance, check your Walmart. I'm not 100% sure about Target or Kohl's or anything like that, but every Walmart around me has got tons of stuff on clearance. I got one of these 3-in-1 noodle shops cheap.
Yeah, I was going to say 3-in-1 noodle shop. Got one at Brickworld.
Yeah.
For 31.
Yeah.
Retail is 45, I think.
Yeah, and I want to say at Walmart, I want to say it was like 28 or something like that. It was ridiculously cheap. But, you know, Walmart's different everywhere. Because I feel like BFAB is one of the people who always gets like the mad clearance deals. Getting like sets for $3 and stuff like that. They also had look, if anybody needs one of the Harry Potter poly bags, I want to say it's Cho on the broomstick. It's for the Quidditch match. I can't think of the name of the polybag, but they're like $3 at my Walmart. So if anybody needs one, like part of the collection or whatever, the minifig, let me know. Reach out to me, and I'll try and snatch one up for you. So yes, everybody, we will be getting into it in the second hour, but it is end of the month. So normally we just do a kind of a member giveaway. Hey, Equinox, what's going on? Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Hello, Equinox.
Too. And Lumberjack, I see you out there. What's going on? Good morning, Brickworld. He's no longer on the show. That's right. I was like, it's been a little while since we've seen Lumberjack. He's taking an absence from YouTube for a while. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that. So just want everybody to know what we're giving away real quick in case you didn't see it. So we have 2 of our Good Morning Brickworld shirts left. We're going to be giving that away to members in the second hour, as well as a Lego City set. So as always, we appreciate you guys, and I just take usually most of the money that you guys donate as far as members and kind of put it back into sets. And we've got something for subscribers. I'm going to give away one of the pins from Brickworld Chicago. It's not going to focus probably, but it's one of those 2K pins, I guess, from the game. And a very special giveaway. And when I say special, I mean it's really special because it's an exclusive variant sigfig of TJ. It's the Ninja TJ sigfig. A couple of us are very lucky to have one of these. And Jay was like, here's an extra one. He's like, I want you to give it away to the subscribers. So we are going to give that away also in the second hour. And with each one, I will send you guys a Good Morning Brickworld sticker as well. So just want everybody to know what's at stake to win in the second hour for the members and subscribers. Pins. Yes, Tech. Just lucky enough to get one of your pins as well. So yeah, let's see here. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything here. Yeah, like I said, make sure if you want some clearance deals, go to Walmart. There's definitely stuff, mad clearance going on there. I guess if you want, Amberlia, if you want to get into the like social media stuff from those last.
Do we want to do the celebrations or the social media?
I don't know. What do you want to? You do either. You start with celebrations if you want.
Yeah, let's do celebrations. Oh, Trevor's. So a couple things. So first off, Trevor's video.
I see. Also, you kind of reminded me too. We had a new subscriber. He actually subscribed on the Hive stream, and then BFab rejoined. Somebody else rejoined too, but I can't see who it was. So, all right, we'll do two things real quick before we get into Amberlia's celebrations and whatnot. So let's see here. Goodness, I don't even know. We'll do one we haven't done in a while. Trevor, here you go. We'll do a donation clip for you.
2 in the box. Ready to go. We be fast. They be slow. Wow.
Ghostbusters. And then for the oh yeah, look, there it is. I was like, oh, by the way, BFab, sorry I didn't catch you on the last day. I was quite a mess, and I happened to say goodbye to everybody that was literally like my general vicinity, because again, like I said, I didn't take pictures sooner. Yes, so let's do the we'll do the Devastator, and then we'll keep on. Yeah, that one always trips me out. Also, I just wanted to make a quick announcement too. Oh my goodness. All right, look, Lumberg said, all right, look, we're not gonna do Devastator again because that was hella long, but we will do
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy.
That's my quickie would. I forgot, and I even forgot to tell TITaniumJay this in the meeting. Brick and Brood's got a lot of stuff going on right now. And he did make a new live stream calendar, but his audio was messed up or whatever. So he had told me, he's like, look, it's the same one as last week. So he's like, if you just want to read it, I was like, whoa, don't put that kind of pressure on me. I mean, occasionally I can sound okay, you know, talking, but I'm not Brick and Brood. So listen, everybody, we're just not going to do the live stream calendar this month. But if you do really need to see it, it's on the last week's show where he actually read it in person. So if you've ever wanted to see that, you know, you love the calendars, you're like, who is that guy that's reading it? Watch last week's show, and you'll see him in person sitting there reading it. So, gosh, that kind of warmed me up.
Also, I just wanted to put it out there. TJ, I know you've got your camera off and everything because you're not feeling great, but there is requests for your wood.
I saw those. Once we get to my Ninjago segment, you'll those requests will be fulfilled.
Dude, your wood
right,
is getting very popular. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just saying, man. It's just I've never seen so many people love a desk as much as they love your desk, dude.
Yeah.
And also, Amberlia and I were honored to and privileged to actually see it in person.
Yeah. You both got to interact with the table in different ways.
In different ways, yes. But it's so cool that, like, yeah, we actually got to see it, and everybody else is like legend. So, all right. One Brick says, I've been meaning to become a member for a while. Your channel is literally a blessing. Look, I appreciate that very much. I really do. I don't really have the right words to express that. But you know, as far as the show goes, I really obviously can't express my gratitude enough for, you know, these two next to me. So, you know, I understand my channel. I don't want to say like, oh, my channel sucks, but I mean, I really do, you know, want to make sure everybody understands that these two make the show, you know, much more better. I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking for, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm gonna start rambling again. Camel City Brick House, good morning. Thank you for being here. Richie says, Brooks, glad I was able to catch a little of your stream. Yeah, I was gonna comment on your stream. So I've been trying to support Twitch a little bit. Oh, crap.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
That
No,
was
no,
an
no, no.
accident. That was an accident. Hold
No,
on.
I need to be quiet anyways. But I
No,
just
no,
was
no. I thought it would just put it in the green room, and I forgot it puts it up immediately. I was just
Yeah.
trying to be ready.
Yeah, no, all the same was with Brooks. I've been trying to get on Twitch a little bit to support everybody. You know what I mean? And I was going to comment on your stream, but there was some type of verification thing I had to do, and it was complicated. So I was watching your stream. I just want to make sure you knew I was checking out, man. I was giving you a view. Let me say anything. So, anyways, all right, let's get down with some celebrations.
Awesome. All right. Here we go. Let's full screen this.
Yes.
All right. Celebrations.
Celebrations. There wasn't a whole lot this week, if I'm remembering correctly.
So, a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
To Ben, Lego fan Bubba. Happy
One of the
birthday.
funniest guys I've ever seen. He has an extremely great sense of humor, makes some really funny reels and stuff like that. So you definitely should go over and check him out. Also, he's one part of AFOL After Dark. AFOL's After Dark. So, which is an extremely funny show. So yeah, definitely go check them out.
All right. And just married.
Yay.
Girl
Congratulations.
Bricks just married. Yes, congratulations to her and her new husband and family. Wishing you all the best.
Yeah. Congratulations to Nicole. That's awesome.
Congrats, Nicole.
She also has an extremely good sense of humor about stuff. She is funny as hell. I've complimented her actually even on the show a few times. That her sense of humor is always making me laugh. And she is also part of a couple of Brickheads.
Yes.
So, you can also see her over there.
Oh, Pink Whales. I agree.
Because Larry, she did not marry an Ewok, as far as I know. I'm sure she married a nice man or woman. Pretty sure it's a man. Oh, a couple.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to mention Journal of the Scots. That's perfect. Yours is Monday because you have to have already celebrated for us to bring it up. So that's perfect. So just message us to remind us, and you will be in the next show.
Yeah. We and look, if you had one and forgot to give it to us like a long time ago, you can still give it to us. It doesn't have to be like right next to your birthday. Like we will happily go like, yeah, it was, Brick Hive's birthday 2 months ago. We just forgot to mention it, or whatever. So,
yes.
So like if you guys miss something, and then again, it doesn't have to be birthday. It doesn't have to be anything like what you would call a normal type of celebration. If there's something just like a goal you were trying to get to, if you quit smoking cigarettes, whatever the case may be, if you're whatever, you know what I mean? Like we want to obviously address something that you would like to celebrate. So whatever is meaningful.
So yes. And I actually like just in the nick of time, he got this to me. This morning they reached 1.5K subscribers on YouTube. So congratulations, ACOB, for that milestone.
Good.
That's amazing.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes. And then we have Bricks with 875 YouTube subscribers, and
nice.
He has he's reached over 350 Twitch followers. So congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
Congrats,
Yes.
Bricks.
Wow. I mean, that's 2 separate milestones there.
I know. And so of course, as always, if you want to share your milestones and celebrations, so if it's something, for example, if you put it on Instagram or something, you could just easily in either the description or an additional comment, tag us and put the hashtag, or as some people do, reach out to us directly. Either way works. But again, as Hive said, we want to celebrate all your accomplishments. So please reach out.
Yes, definitely. And also, so multicasting, I see your comment out there, and yes, I get the funny part of it, and as I'm sure a lot of us, we get the humor part of that. It is funny, but look, if you have like a serious Lego buying problem and you were like, man, I went 3 whole months without buying Lego, I'm proud of myself, dude. Well, I know it sounds silly, you know, and I know we're all about Lego, so not buying Lego seems like something that's kind of contradictory, but look, it's not what it's about. I mean, it's about celebrations. And if that's a celebration, look, trust me, if Lego does something extremely crazy good and I'm gonna celebrate it, I'm probably gonna be like, Amberlia, can you put this on the celebration list, please? They did this and I'm celebrating. So by all means, whatever. Jay, did you want to get into your Ninjago segment at all, or you want to?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the Ninjago segment.
Here you go, everybody. That table content you've been asking for.
Someone cue the intro.
I got you. I know I gotta get faster with the intros. There we go. All right, gonna have to modify the intros as well.
There we go.
Oh my goodness! Look at it!
At that.
Bam!
Look at
Right
that
there
table.
in your face, everybody.
Look at that table.
Soak it in.
Yeah.
Soak it in.
So today we're going to talk about the Ninjago plushies. So Lego has made 8 Ninjago plushies. They've also made other plushies. I think the most well-known one is the classic space plushie, because everyone wanted that for a while. But Lego has made 8 based on Ninjago, so they were based on these figs.
Dude,
so Kai and Nia from Hands of Time, 2017, and then Lloyd and Wu, also 2017, for the Ninjago movie.
Wow.
And then they did in 2019 Lloyd, Kai, Jay, and Cole for Legacy.
Can I say that's awesome that you got the figs that they made the plushies from?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
I got my first one at Brickworld from Stud City. I purchased from Stud City. It's Ninjago movie Lloyd. And he's great.
I love how he's in the black with the green trim.
Yeah, he's a great one.
Yeah. By the way, good morning, Harold. Thank you for being here. And 2 Humble Bricks is in the house.
Get back to the camera. I hug him a lot.
I was gonna say I
hug him a lot.
Too.
Yeah. Amberlia, I got a picture with me hugging him. I've taken a couple more pictures like that.
Is he? You said he's your first one. Your first?
Yeah, he's the first one. He's not going to be the last. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah. I have to say, for plushies, they did a good job too. You know, I know they're plushies, but
no printing on the back or on the legs or on the arms, but that's okay.
That's all right. I mean,
I'm not upset about that. He looks great.
It also looks well made. You know, with especially the face mask and then the headband. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's.
I'm sorry, I had to.
No, that is perfect. Everybody, look at. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like I almost wanted just a picture to put a frame and hang that on the wall.
And then I
feel good picture.
I took this picture with it.
Nice.
Oh.
Excellent.
I may post this to Instagram very soon.
I would highly recommend that.
Please do.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the segment. Plushies are great.
Yeah.
If they make more. I don't know if they'll make more, but if they do, I'll be buying them.
I'm curious, you know, because the plushies do seem to be fairly.
They need to make
popular.
a Zane one. Zane doesn't have a plushie form yet, and he needs one.
Well, at least I know what a good gift for you would be for the next time. Because I do see them. As a matter of fact, next time I go to Target, I'm gonna be forced to
I don't
go
know
there
if
and
there
look
are
to see
any
which ones they have.
Ninjago ones still available.
Because I remember seeing the red one. There was a I'm pretty sure there was a red one.
Yeah.
TJ by the fire pit. No printing on the plush. What the hell, Lego? I mean, look, I let Lego slide on this one, man. It's okay.
No,
especially since
Ninjago.
I'm sorry, what, Jay?
He's great.
Yeah.
Off the big screen now.
Where's the video of TJ headbanging to the fold at Brickworld?
I didn't have that much energy that day.
Yeah,
I was like, I was up there, I was standing, I was in the front, but I was more just like this and just kind of standing there because I was just really tired.
Yeah, and I didn't go with Jay to the fold. I didn't even know what it was at first. I knew it had something to do with Ninjago.
We'll talk more about that.
Yeah, we'll get into that more later.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know. My voice is kind of
no. I hug the Lloyd plushie every time I miss people from Brickworld Chicago, and I've hugged it a lot.
Aww.
Yeah.
God dang it, man. Oh my god.
It's I couldn't pinpoint a favorite thing, to be honest. I don't know if I could do that, but I feel like if I had to, the Lloyd plushie would probably be it.
Well, I mean, I guess we're getting ready to go into the second hour, and who knows how long it'll take us to talk about each thing, and plus we have to giveaways. So yeah, I mean, we can get into that. So one of the things everybody, I think I mentioned in the beginning is, so as we're talking about Brickworld in the second hour, in the meeting we decided, so at the end of the month, usually the second hour, our topics are kind of open. So we'll think of something for us to just kind of bounce around, just for you guys to listen to us talk about something, So this time, obviously, we just went to Brickworld. So instead of just talking about Brickworld in general, we thought that we'd bring up like a moment. It doesn't matter if it's a mock, a person, you bought something, whatever it is, you know what I mean? That just something that kind of stood out to each one of us. So, I mean, Jay just explained the plushie is one thing that stuck out to him. Do you want to elaborate a little bit more on it at all, Jay, or just?
We need to get through some other segments first. Then after that, we can talk about.
All right. Oh yeah,
about all the stuff.
Yeah, we forgot we got a few more segments, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you guys know what's coming. All right. So what do you guys want to get into next? Which one?
Probably do social media, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
I did want to quickly shout out for those of you who didn't see it live that TJ was on Full of Bricks.
Yes.
Yeah, I was on Full of Brick on
Brick Adjusters. Oh, sorry, Full of Brick, not bricks. Full of Brick. So you can be part of the replay gang and go check out how awesome TJ is on that. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, we talked a lot of Brickworld.
Yeah, it's been the subject a lot lately, but you guys talked about some good stuff though.
Yes. All right. Let me get the social media up and sharing.
We need to do the intro.
Yeah. I was trying to think of anything else really related to that, but I can't really see anything else. Oh yeah, you're welcome for the shout out, Harold. Definitely.
Yes. All right. So these are last week's. There's a reason there wasn't any this week because it just was not possible to get them in last week. It wasn't going to happen. So here we are. Also, I thought there were some really great ones, and I didn't want to skim through them. So were you at Brickworld Chicago? So we had 45% that said yes, 21% said no, and 34 were with us in spirit.
That was a great little addition, Amberlia.
Yeah, that was nice. And then, do you have a display? So 26%, yes, I do. Why haven't you posted it yet? Because you didn't tag us in it. Hashtag. 4% said they did a collab, which I thought was really cool. There were quite a few collabs there. 4% said I was going to, but and then 67% said not this year. And then, what has been the most surprising part about Brickworld Chicago? So Just Too Good, which was a surprise. Apparently, like no one was expecting him to be there, and he showed up. And actually, I got to chat with him. He was super sweet, just like the nicest.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Fantastic. Yeah. How much public day sucked, couldn't move, couldn't breathe, anxiety to the extreme. That just goes to show like where I sort of, again, being my first time, I think that I didn't realize what a public day was going to look like. And I think I sort of didn't fully appreciate all the time we had before until the public comes in and you're like, whoa. Let's see here. Can you share some of these responses?
Well, there you go.
Here we go. Yes. This is cute. Having meaningful conversations with famous people. You know, they're just like the rest of us.
I will say meeting and talking with Just Too Good was pretty wild, because he was like, Jay and I talked to him probably separately and together. And yeah, man, he likes movies a lot. You know, he was really nice, man. It was really, because you forget that. Yeah, you meet them and you're like, oh yeah, they're just into the same kind of stuff we are. You know?
No, he was a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then let's see. How many people recognize each other? Let's see. With if they recognize the social name more. You know, that was interesting too. Was there were times I was chatting with people and I was like, oh, these are really nice people. And then I sort of look at their badge and I saw, I'm like, oh my gosh, I know who you are.
Yeah, that happened to me a few times. Even like Jay introduced me, to Equinox blocks.
Yeah.
And I didn't, I didn't because you don't really see anybody, you know what I mean? You see like their picture, like whatever it is, online or whatever. I was like, oh my God. Like, there's so many times I was like, oh my God, it's you. It's like anyway. Just too kind. Oh.
And yes, Bricklock, you did warn us. You did.
Yes, Bricklock did warn us.
And then Just Too Good and TD Bricks showing up. The sheer amount of amazing builds, and then there's the cyberpunk display. Yes,
yeah. That's
New
unlike anything I've ever seen.
New Hashima.
I always pronounce it wrong.
Okay,
yeah,
good. New Hashima. Well, obviously there'll be more. But how tall our toy world was.
Yeah, he's a tall fella. He's a tall drink of water.
Seeing TD Bricks do a backflip whilst watching the Fold concert.
Wow, I missed that one.
That the wind didn't blow anything down. Windy City.
It was windy.
Yeah.
And we were just speaking about Equinox blocks. How welcoming people are to a noob.
Yeah.
Yes. No, everybody. I don't think anybody cared how new you were to anything there. They were just like, oh, you like Lego? Let's talk. And also, it was
Amberlia and I's first time at Brickworld as well. So we were kind of noobs, as far as Brickworld went. So, but yeah.
How much Lego nerd over there? Also, first time for good moaning Brickworld to display.
Yeah, I mean, really, Amberlia is the one that kind of made it more of a Good Morning Brickworld or Good Moaning Brickworld display. Because Jay had Ninjago, I had Star Wars, and then right in the middle, was Amberlia's, Brickheads of Us. But it just added such. It was almost like she was our Good Morning Brickworld flag in a way. And then of course we had like the sigfigs in front. But yeah, I'm really glad that you made those and put them on display, and even had the mock card. It was something else, I'll tell you. It's impossible to meet everyone you want to meet, but yeah, there's still a handful of people that I wanted to see.
On the way out, I think I was carrying my mock to take it home. I ran into Brickingham Brad and Matt Mellish, and I'd seen them around, but I hadn't talked to them all convention. And we got to have a short little conversation, and it was great.
Yeah, I mean, I did manage to meet Troy, from Agents of Mock. I didn't see Agent Brickatech, so I didn't see her, and I only saw Troy for a second because he was.
I sold Troy a couple things.
He spilled some coffee or something, so he was like trying to hurry up and clean it up. But yeah, there was I remember Rick Brickham. I wanted to meet him, but I just didn't get a chance to meet him. I saw Brick Huntress real quick, so I got to meet her at least. There's a lot of people, but like Moto said, it's just hard to see everybody.
And this was just for fun. I figured this would be, especially because we were in, Brickworld Chicago. If somebody just wanted to answer something real quick, this would be fun. So just interesting, like all the little responses that we got here. Lots of happy and sad faces, lots of party faces, planes, hearts, lots of a pizza here that, lots of really fun, just like interactions here.
Right.
Laughing, running around. Yes, like a crazy person doing stuff. It was, so just super fun to kind of share these with everybody.
Wow.
And of course, like I did want to point out with Mayo's, like he made quite the trip out here. And
out of everybody that flew, Mayo, I want to say Mayo, Holly. I met a very, very nice couple from Australia. Long trip.
Yes. And then will you come back next year? Duh. I'm always here at 26%. One, definitely, 35% with I definitely want to. 26% said definitely maybe. And 13% said not next year. That's okay. You can just come the year after.
There you go.
And then any advice for next year? Remember, you're with the biggest Lego nerds around. Geek out. It's encouraged. I took that to heart for sure. I totally took that to heart for sure. Let's see. Talk to everyone. Yes. If people want to see you at Brickworld Chicago, let them put their money where their mouth is. Listen to the public's comments, see what attracts a crowd, find ways to connect. Love that. Bring pen and paper for note-taking during opening ceremonies.
That's a good one.
Okay. Yeah, in all fairness, I wish I'd taken notes during the new orientation, the new attendee orientation, because I tried to, like, I did send some texts as I was there about some stuff, which was great. That was sort of note-taking, but bring sunscreen. Yeah, it is June.
Yeah.
So yes, that is a really good one to remember.
Yeah, it wasn't as hot this year, but
the weather was weird.
Still hot.
Bring swag. Yes, people love trading stuff. Like I got just like if I could get a sticker, if I could get a pen, it was just so awesome. And I agree 100%. Set drafts are cool. They're way cooler than I thought they were. And KO, this is great advice. Get your hotel room before the event ticket. You probably want to make sure you have a place to stay and a way to get there.
As soon as it becomes available, get the hotel room.
Yes. Next year, should Good Morning Brickworld do a show with a live audience? 44% said yes, and can I attend? 44% said that would be awesome. 8% said might be cool. And some jerk out there said nah. And by the way, I can see who voted what, just so you know. These aren't blind.
Hold on. Whoever that is.
Oh, snap. Dude, it's so crazy seeing that look in person also, by the way. Gosh, Amberlia, you're so great. Good stuff. And like Moto said, very I can't remember exact words, but like interesting facts. Amberlia does really awesome with the social media stuff. She asks good questions, not just your standard blah 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 boring questions. She kind of wants to get something interesting out of you, like those emoji ones, man. That was great, dude. And congrats to you guys as well, because you guys did a really good job with those emoji ones too. Like you can look, I almost could look at every single one of those and know exactly what you guys are talking about.
Speaking of that, Larry, the Ow My Soul comment, that reminded me, I got these from Amberlia this year.
Oh yeah, I got more there too.
So now you can get a double.
Wait, Solo. Oh wait.
Oh gosh, those are great.
There we go. Although I sort of wanted to leave the some jerk up there too with the look.
I guess it's kind of like almost like a counter to our donation stuff. You know how you like to leave the name when we do the thing? Yeah, it'd be kind of like the same thing. You leave his name while Jay's giving him a look. As Ninja says, cold-blooded. Yeah. Mrs. Hive asked me if Ninja went too. I was like, no, Ninja didn't get to go. But maybe one year we'll get him out there. Larry says, "Oh, my soul." Yeah, man, I'm telling you, that look, man, it's like it stares right into your soul.
And I did want to bring up with what Moto said. It's true. I did the same thing. I ended up I went to like the pab wall and I got some stuff together and I just stayed up like one night building a bunch of tokens to leave, which was really cool. That was really fun. I do quickly want to share. I want to share since we've got Moto's comment up here. I wanted to share a story that was kind of hilarious with Moto. Okay, so when we got to the hotel, I got there early on Tuesday. There was something wrong with computers. You couldn't check in. I hadn't gone to sleep yet. I flew and like I was packing the night before. Even though I swear I was ready, I still ended up packing the night before. And so I'm completely out of it. And then we can get our rooms. I've been to like the Lego store and stuff. I'm in desperate need of a shower because I've been like icky, like on the plane and all this stuff. And I'm walking over to, to go to my room. And I of course have the Lego bag. And someone says to me, "Oh, nice bag." And I look back and I'm like, "Yeah." And I walk away. That was Moto. Like, I was so out of it that I know who Moto is, like 100%.
Moto, he stands out, yeah. But clearly, we knew right away that you were really tired,
Yeah, it was, and I saw him later. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." Like, I was just so out of it.
Yeah.
And I did go up to my room and I fell on the bed and because I think we were supposed to do dinner and stuff and I passed out. I think I saw like there were messages. I was like, "I'm sorry, I was asleep."
Yeah, no, I remember you were talking about like you hadn't slept much or really at all, I think, before and all that. So and you definitely look tired. Yeah, we could tell you were definitely tired. And even more than that, even though that was the beginning, but the thing about I was saying in the beginning of the show about like us recuperating and all this stuff, man, like Brickworld is exhausting. Like it's very physically, mentally, and emotionally exhausting. Because you're running around, there's emotional stuff going on, you know what I mean? Plus just mentally, you're scatterbrained. Like she was saying, it's hard to remember to get pictures of everybody. It's hard to remember. It's just crazy. And then, occasionally you think about maybe your wallet, like, oh man, how much money did I spend? Something. So it's a pretty wild ride. By far, even way more exhausting than Brick Fair was.
Oh, like I remember like anytime I like left the convention center, I like remember what day that was roughly. But like anything in the convention center just kind of blurred together. As like this happened at some point, and that's about all I remember.
Yeah, I mean. And then like Amberlia did, well, Jay did too, but I know Amberlia did like a lot of the activities as well. I kind of regret not every time. I always regret not doing it. So like I'm like, God, I should have done a set draft, or maybe I should have solved the poll, or God dang.
So which I do want to add as like so for next year, because one of the things was when I went to the orientation, they had specifically said that the set drafts are a great way to meet people. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I went to a Lego store and I think we went to Walmart. We went to something and I got one set. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do a draft. And so I did the draft and I saw a few people there who I recognized as well as new people. And it was so fun. And oh my gosh, you get so much bulk Lego out of it that I went and bought I'm like, okay, I got to go back. I bought like multiple sets. I'm like, what drafts are coming up? And I could tell like some of the sets were out of stock because people were obviously buying them for it. But I got a bunch of these sets and I ended up doing a bunch more. And it was a fantastic way to like meet people and have fun and just like, you know, and get a lot of Lego pieces.
And what were they, like an hour long generally or something? Or
It depended on the set. It depended on the set because so you never had more than 10 people in a group. So if there was like more than 10, they would split the group like evenly, right? And so if it was a smaller set, I think they were like about an hour. If it was a bigger one, they did have the two because of the fact that it's going to take a while to sort all those pieces and stuff and get that all set up.
Something else I learned about Brickworld that was, I guess I should have known, you know, but something you just can't predict is, so I originally wanted to like plan like at least like dinners out. But the problem is there's so much different things going on because there's a lot of stuff that we all talked about, or me and Amberlia talked about, or me and Jay talked about, things maybe kind of wanted to do. You know, we talked about maybe like Dave & Buster's. Hell, I wanted to try and go roller skating or something, you know, obviously see Chicago. But not only is it just, there's the time flies, but like there's events going on at different random times. And it's not like it's just like, oh, during the day, so we could just completely plan out nights. Like there's stuff going on at different times all the time. And I just didn't realize that. And you lose track of time. It just
the only way to like really do things that are outside of the convention, like Dave & Buster's or seeing Chicago or anything like that, is to just do it before it happens. You gotta be here like Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
So you have time to do all that stuff.
So I already started talking to Mrs. Hive about it, about maybe her coming next year, and we go like maybe even a couple days or a few days before, and then go to see Chicago, and then any other particular type of things, you know what I mean? But she had mentioned that as much fun as she would have at different times, she thinks that she might be bored during other times, you know what I mean? And I guess I can't blame her because she respects and really admires the Lego community and all the stuff we do, but she herself isn't, you know, like into it. So she's like, I just don't really know what I would do for like all these other days that you guys are all doing stuff and all that. And she's like, I don't want to intrude. I was like, well, we talk about it, but yeah, definitely you have to go a little before, or maybe even stay a little after.
Yeah. I wanted to say, Pink Wills, I don't know how you had time to do anything other than rock.
You know,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm surprised you had time to sleep.
Well, there was multiple times that, because, you know, our mock was like not right directly, but pretty much in front of theirs. You know, the one they're all collaborating on, the Hashima. Is that, did I say it right? I always say it.
Yeah, New Hashima.
Awesome.
Yeah, New Hashima.
And I remember when we finally realized like Pink Wills was back there, we wanted to say hi like so many times, but we were all like, we're not going anywhere near that thing, you know, while they're building. Because one, that's kind of disrespectful while they're building, you know, so we don't get in the way. I was like, imagine if you somebody bumps into you and you knock it over. Like you'd have to just like leave. Yeah, oh my gosh. So yeah, then finally, you know, we got to see Pink Wills. And she left a token on her mocks. It was so wonderful.
That was my very first token. And
yep.
So
Mine
something I wanted to share that like this is something I haven't really like shared anywhere else before. But when I got that token, like it made me feel like really good. I was like, oh my gosh, like someone took the time to put like a little, like this thing that they put together to put it by my mock. And I very specifically, when I started putting, because I had already put a few of my tokens out, but I kind of took the tokens I had and I decided that I didn't want to necessarily put them on the big obvious ones, because there's ones that you see that are amazing and incredible. That's great. Right. And I wanted to very specifically look for the ones that like were that I loved, that I didn't feel like were necessarily getting the appreciation I felt they should.
No,
So
that's awesome.
I did a very specific like point of making sure to call out the ones that maybe weren't gigantic or weren't like epic, but were really cool. And maybe even because I'll be honest, you got all these mocks next to you, like especially mine, it's easy to miss when you walk by. So I wanted to really take my time and find those ones.
I bet that made some people feel
that was
really
amazing.
good, Amberlia. Because you're right. Like let's say you make a smaller mock and let's say it's awesome, but clearly like the gigantic ones and stuff, they're gonna get stuff, like tokens and all that. So I imagine when you build these ones, it's not like you're just giving them willy-nilly. You're still picking ones that you think are really good. So that really probably made somebody feel, because think about us, when the ones we got, because that's something I explained on the public day, mainly on Saturday. Everybody kept asking about them because they didn't know what they were. And I was like, these are tokens that other builders, and usually they're like really good builders, or Lego masters or whatever, like they put those there to show like we acknowledge and respect and think you did a good job. And I was like, I can't explain. I was like, how good that makes us feel that, we're either new or we're still learning or, so yeah. And then I would explain, like this is like generally like our first time, like kind of doing this stuff, so yeah, it was truly an honor to get some of those tokens, I tell you.
Also, just really quickly, just because we're talking about a couple things and especially with pink whales and stuff being in the chat, I did want to call out the friendship timber stuff that was out there. I mean, amazing, absolutely incredible stuff there. Like absolutely inspired. I definitely want to, I want to see about maybe participating next year somehow in that. But those were some of the most epic, amazing builds I saw. Yeah. Like just incredible, just absolutely. And I mean the friendship flying. I have it up here. The friendship flying narwhal. Amazing.
I know, right?
Love it.
Yeah, incredible stuff. I was looking at a couple of the comments by Shy Tech and all that, and it's funny is I told some of my friends outside of the Lego world, like I was in Chicago, went to the Lego convention, and I mean it's on the phone because all my other friends are just different states, and they don't make fun, but they're like, oh yeah, man, like they don't understand, like well, what do you do at the Lego convention? I was like, well, besides looking at the incredible mocks, I was like, making friends and doing this and that. But I was like, guys, it's almost like going to Vegas in a way, man. Like we have fun, we party, we get together.
You did that CMF kind of gamble type thing at that one store Hive. So
I was like at a foosball tournament, man. It was crazy, dude. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. Even outside of the Lego stuff. So before time gets away from us too far, so Jay, did you want to elaborate any more on the?
So, gosh, there were so many great moments.
I know
it's hard to the Fold concert. Since I'll talk about the Fold concert, since neither of you were at the Fold concert, that was really fun. It wasn't fun waiting. It wasn't fun waiting 40 minutes for it to start. That was they were 40 minutes late, so it took a while. But once
that wasn't their fault, right?
No,
did you say it was like a sound check thing? Or
yeah,
something?
like they were having some issues with sound. I think they said their sound guy didn't show up, so yeah, so that was unfortunate, but it was still cool.
A quick little asterisk to your Fold story that I told a couple people. So while you went, you left, and I was sitting there at the mock, right? And Sands actually walked up and was chatting with me, and he looked and he's like, "Where's Jay?" And I was like, "He went to some Fold Ninjago concert thing or something," and he was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "Pew!" Like he just went like immediately ran there, dude. Yeah. So I guess he must have been there too.
No, but once it got started, it was great. It was lovely hearing some of their songs in person. I ended up having to leave early because a local friend of mine had stopped by, and I wanted to go see him. But hanging out there was great. I didn't have any energy, so I just kind of stood there and kind of pumped my fist in the air for most of it. Tried to sing along. I did jump for a little bit for one of the songs. But some people were really intensely into it.
Yeah, they were definitely a high energy band.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who it was, Tech or Stud City or somebody, maybe it was Richie, was filming something at a later time. And all I know is Duck Bricks was up there, like,
Yeah, Duck Bricks was
going hard. And
yeah.
man, like everybody's like, it's like, dang, dude. I was like, it's been a while since I've been to a concert, dude. But that's
hopefully they
stuff,
perform next year. I hope that they perform next year.
I was like, look at these guys,
because that was great, and they're from Chicago as well. So,
right,
it'd be great if they could make Brickworld an annual appearance.
Yeah,
but yeah, that was a great moment. I will say another great moment kind of happened at the end when Amberlia and I streamed on her Twitch channel Sunday night. That was just really fun.
Yeah, that's great. I remember that. I was one.
Yeah, it was kind of the last Brickworld thing to happen, but that was really fun as well, just to do a stream in person. I mean, of course, we had Good Morning Brickworld as well, but there was a lot of walking around in that.
You guys made my Waffle House experience a little bit more pleasant. It was nice. So, yeah, Equinox, I agree. I tried not to get emotional. And like I said in my blog, if I did it quick enough, I was okay. But if I lingered even for like a few extra minutes or seconds, I started losing it. So. Amberlia, what about you? You had a specific moment, or whatever that might have stood out that, I know there's a lot. It's hard to pick because there's so many crazy good things.
So tons of things. I think a special moment though was definitely getting to meet Lego Masters. There we go. Crystal and Amy in person from season 1.
Yeah.
And the reason that was so meaningful is because, that is what got my daughter and I really into Lego. Like, of course, I'd been buying it for her and things like that, but I'd never thought about doing anything with it. And we started watching Lego Masters, and of course the pandemic and everything happened. And Crystal and Amy were our team, and I loved seeing my daughter watch them building these things, and just like we were rooting for them the whole time. It was devastating when they left. And so getting to see them in person and just like say thank you, that you did have this effect on my family, and really did bring something that my daughter and I could connect with, because she very much she needs to see representation before she connects with things. That's just how she is.
Yeah.
So when she saw these two, women who, were having fun and doing all these really cool kinds of builds, she was like, I want to do that too. So it really meant a lot. And so that's one thing I would say that was really amazing.
I will say I ran into Crystal and Amy a couple times, and I did give Crystal a live TJ look on her Instagram. That was really fun. Then she gave me a pair of Brickheads glasses later.
Yeah, I met both of them. They're extremely nice people, and I agree. I'm glad to see them as well as more women in the Lego space. And I would like to think that they were part of a catalyst of inspiring more of them to be in the space. And yeah, I can't imagine you telling your daughter about meeting them and stuff like that, how surreal that must be for her. Wow, mommy, those two awesome lady Lego masters, that was on TV. So and look, they're both, I don't want, because I haven't been to every convention in these last couple of years, but everyone that I've been to, one of them has been at Amy was at Brick Fair, I would want to say 2 years ago. Maybe I can't remember if Crystal was or not, but yeah. And how about sharing your Brickheads, dude?
Yeah, that was really awesome. Because we were talking, and they were like, "Did you make?" And we weren't anywhere near our table, and they were like, "Did you make something?" And I was like, "Oh, I made these little Brickheads," and I kind of explained the show and stuff. And they were like, "Well, can we see it?" And I was like, "They're really small." They're like, "No, show us." And I was like, "Okay." So they like walked across the convention center over to our table to see them. And again, like I said, Crystal had shared it on her Instagram and we were chatting. And it was just so fun to like, we have obviously had a lot in common and stuff too, but yeah, it was just a surreal moment for me.
Yeah. And I want to also say with Amy, she is an extremely talented cosplay designer. Like as far as like making these crazy looking cosplay outfits and stuff like that for different characters and stuff like that. But yeah, awesome ladies in the Lego space, no doubt. And I hope they continue to inspire more ladies to not feel like they can't be in our space or anything like that. So let's text saying so high. The ultimate question: Chicago or Virginia? Chicago for sure, man. It hurts me kind of to say that in a way because Virginia is so close. But I don't even know if I'll be able to make it this year. I'm still kind of recuperating from Chicago, and I got it. You guys know it's expensive. But I will say I got my my itinerary from the Bills. This is how I've like calculated everything up, and I did not spend even almost half as much as I thought I was going to. So I guess not buying two castles worked out for me.
I think I managed to break even.
Oh, right.
With all the stuff that I sold.
See, again, it's like Vegas. Did we break in even? Did we lose?
I had to buy a third suitcase to get home.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. You were showing us like different suitcases you were looking at. Look, Shy had a similar type of incident. Chef helped him out. Chef took like all of his not base plates, the Mills plates, and he's gonna ship them back to Shy at a later date, man, because Shy just accumulated too much stuff. Yeah, that happens. And somebody Brian says, Brick Hive, I'm almost positive that you're on Bricks and Bits podcast. Yeah, I am. They clipped my goat episode, my goat video, which I talked about the other night. That bye Richie. I mentioned the other night I was afraid they were gonna like clip something of me just going like just going off about Lego and goats, but they actually clipped like a nice part of it where I sounded half intelligent. Yeah. So
No, I helped Amberlia pack her suitcase.
Was it difficult?
Oh, and that didn't work, by the way.
Yeah.
I got to the airport and I had to unpack and like kind of repack at the airport.
I imagine it was the modular that was difficult, right? Because it was the biggest thing you had accumulated there.
There was so much.
See, I didn't realize you had so much.
So much.
I remember you said you were going to go back and get some for your daughter. Like you were going to get some sets for her.
Wow. I stopped. I told them I didn't want the receipts. I didn't want the evidence.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, it was very specific. I mean, I was like, no, I don't. They were like, would you like your receipt printed or emailed? I was like, I don't want it.
That's too wild. So my moment as far as Brickworld goes, again, it was really difficult to choose, as I'm sure like Amberlia and Jay kind of already expressed. I mean, everything from the mocks and the friendships and just everything else that we did, you know what I mean? It's really hard to pick, but I got to tell you, one of the most interesting and fun things, and I mentioned this before, is the swag that we got from each other. You just from other AFOLs and TFOLs, whether it was a brick, a pin, a sticker, a sigfig, different stuff. But so that in a nutshell was, I think, one of the coolest moments, you know what I mean, was just all the interesting things we got from each other. But there was one thing in particular that made me break down and cry almost immediately because of how thoughtful it was. And that was Mr. Moto. So Mr. Moto, I mean, he wrote me a really touching letter. That in itself was enough, you know. It meant a lot to me. But he gave me this set that he made and produced himself. And
wait, hold on. Let me put you on the solo.
Oh, thank you. So it's a mech, and look, it's got like the little kitty cat inside. But the crazy thing about it, the crazy thing about it is I'd have to read the letter to get the stats, but there's only like a few of these made, and you know,
I want to say it was 10.
Yeah. So to say it's an honor that he selected me to give one to is an understatement. And even the instructions, like I have to get the instructions from them. They're not just like out there. So yeah, I just look, anything anybody gives you, you know what I mean? Even just a compliment is something you should not take lightheartedly. You know what I mean? Because anytime, like even you guys right now watching this, like I don't take that for granted, man. You guys are giving me your time to watch us. You know what I mean? And your time is your most precious asset, in my opinion. But to give, you know, like I said, for someone to give you something like this that's so limited, you know what I mean? Yeah. So Moto, I really appreciate it. You know, here I'm gonna like get all emotional if I start talking about it too long. So I just really just wanted to show that out, throw that out there. That was kind of like my specific thing that kind of stood out.
To reward everyone for spending their time watching, we should probably do giveaways.
Yes, because time is slipping away from us, as a matter of fact. So, all right, all right. Bye, B-Boy. Thank you for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. And Moto, you're very welcome. Thank you. All right, so we'll start with some shirts. So look, I apologize if it's not the right size or whatever. If it's not, you can tell me to keep it, and maybe I can send you something different at a later time, or maybe you know somebody that wears this size and you would like to bless them with it. You know. So this is a large. Good Morning Brickworld shirt. It's one of the ones that's got all 4 of us on there, and it's got Good Morning Brickworld written on the back. Next one is just like it. So I got the wheel up. The wheel's a little bit different, everybody. So I changed it so it's the first person it picks is the winner. I just made the time longer on the wheel just to give us a little bit of anticipation, you know what I mean, before we get to the winner. So that way we can do the 3 members and then the 2 subscriber giveaways. We'll just do like a number 1 through whatever. So all right.
But by the way, this is, if you don't like this, blame me. I was the one who suggested that like we maybe just pick the winners, only because obviously, you know, all the support and everything we've gotten in the community. It's been so many. And like I've been watching and I'm like, does it even go all the way around before it selects somebody? Like, you know, I was like, I'm not sure that it's even making like the full rotation.
I think this
is all on me. You can throw your hate my way if you decide you're like, no, I want the other way.
I do think this way is better. Because something that we did agree on is because, you know, if the more members that we get, the longer that wheel is going to get, you know what I mean? So instead of trying to go around it however many times, you know what I mean? We're going to do just one pick winner kind of thing, especially today, because we got 3 things for the members to give away. So obviously we don't want to take too long. All
no,
right,
wait, it doesn't laugh when they get picked anymore, does it? Or does it still laugh?
No, I changed it to applause.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you leave the music though? Is the music the same?
I did leave the
music.
music.
Yeah.
Because it's partially selfish because it doesn't play the music long enough for me to like get my groove on. That's the other thing too.
Did I do the volume? Hold on, let me redo it again just to make sure, because I want to make sure.
Yeah, if we can't hear it,
yeah, there's
no point. There's
all right, so entire screen. All right, yes, I didn't hit the volume. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, everything should be the same except for like the ending part, I believe. Okay. All right, remember everybody, the first person is the winner. The wheel is going to be, I think, 20 to 30 seconds instead of like the normal 5 or 10. All right, here we go. All right, and this is for the shirt. This is for one of the shirts.
Coming through the walls on the baseline. Y'all been sleeping on me. Better wake up. Put your fly gear on.
Oh my
God.
Makeup.
Drop a
Who's gonna be the winner?
Pick it back up. Excellent. Busting with the best of it.
Oh, I see. This is good. I like it. It's longer.
I'm getting mine right now. Put your shades on and let me show you how. On my spaceship.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Bet you can't catch me.
And you know what?
No, I'm not supposed to be in there.
I know. I apologize. Amberlia told me to take your name. I forgot. Should we spin it again?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not supposed to be in there.
All right, everybody. My bad. All right, so you're out of it now because they took you out. So
Thank you.
Rigged.
All right, I'm sorry.
Yes, hashtag rigged.
coming through the room, turn the bass up.
To be
Y'all
fair,
sleeping
the
on
first
me,
time she's
better
good.
wake up. Put your fly get on, do your makeup, drop it real low, and pick it back up.
Oh my goodness, these are gonna be.
No worry and stressing out. I'm getting mine right now.
Oh my
Put your
goodness.
shades on and let me show you how. I'm on my spaceship.
No,
Bet you can't catch me.
Mr. Blue.
Yay!
Congratulations, Mr. Blue. Let me write this down so I don't forget. All right, Mr. Blue. Okay. All right. And Mr. Blue, and as with any winners, just message me, and that way I know where to send it. All right. We're just going to continue on since it takes that person out. So this is for the other shirt, which is the same as the last shirt. Here we go. Good luck.
Coming through the room, turn the bass up. Y'all been sleeping on me, better wake up. Put your fly get on, do your makeup, drop it real low, and pick it back up. Excellent, busting with the best of them, simply impressive.
All right, going down, going down.
I'm getting mine right now. Put your shades on and
Uh-oh.
let me show you how.
The multiverse is nailed. Oh my gosh, it's nailed.
You can't catch me.
Congratulations, nailed.
Nails!
Congrats,
All right.
Nails.
Congratulations. All right. Yeah, that's pretty intense, man. You're like, oh my gosh, who's gonna win though? Okay, the last member giveaway is for the city holiday camper van set 60283, which is a really nice set, I have to admit. Okay, good luck, everybody.
Coming through the room, turn the bass up. Y'all been sleeping on me, better wake up. Put your fly get on, do your makeup, drop it real low, and pick it back up. Excellent, busting with the best of them.
All right,
Simply impressive, no
who we
worry and
got?
stressing out. I'm getting mine right now. Put your shades
Oh
on
my
and
goodness.
let me show you how.
Gabriel,
I'm on my spaceship.
Look like him.
Bet you can't catch me.
And Scotty. Congratulations. All right. Excellent.
Bye, Moto.
Excellent. All right, so that is the member giveaway. Okay. Congratulations to Mr. Blue, Nails, and Hen Scotty for the member giveaway. Again, just message me, and that way I know where to send the stuff. So close. This was fun. Yeah, I like it better like that, actually. I think, especially once you start getting towards the end, because then you're really like, who's going to win, right? All right, so the next two giveaways are for subscribers. Now, listen, I want to be fair about this. If you're a member and you win the subscriber giveaway, I'm gonna redo it. Okay. Because I don't want anybody to win twice necessarily. I would like everybody to at least win once. So you can play if you want. I can't stop you from playing, but if you win, I'm sorry. I'm gonna redo it. So and like I said, we'll do the first one is gonna be for this. Again, it's not going to focus probably, but it's a pin. It's a nice pin for like that 2K.
Wait, let me put you on solo for that.
Oh, it's got the chicken vehicle. It's not going to focus on it. All right, but yeah, it's a nice pin, and plus, again, you get a Good Morning Brickworld sticker with it as well. All right, so we will do a number thing. Oh, by the way, hello to Fab Blondie's Bricks. I will be over there today for her Bricking with Friends stream. So definitely go check that out. Yes, well done, Scotty. And Ivan, hello. Jake, good morning to you. I don't know if I say good morning to you or not. I'm sorry. All right, didn't miss anybody else. Okay. Amberlia and Jay, are you? Well, I know Jay's not going to.
Well, we both already have one, don't we?
Yeah, right. So all right, I'm gonna put the number in the private chat.
Yeah.
So that way you guys can kind of maybe help me keep track. I don't want to do anything too crazy because we're we'll get 20 minutes. All right, look, we'll do the first one. We'll do 1 through 50. The rules are I'm not counting anything until I type start in the chat. So don't waste your numbers just going all crazy right now. So as soon as I hit start and you see it in chat, that's when you can pick your number. You can pick as many times as you want. First person we see in a comment, the first person we see, because sometimes StreamYard might be different from YouTube, but the first person we see, that'd be the winner. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Oh, funny guys.
No.
What's funny?
They're already putting numbers in the chat.
Yeah, baby.
Specific
Hey,
numbers.
this is not that kind of show tech, Ivan. Unless you guys are talking about some other reference. All right, so let me get ready here. And I want to say before.
Not yet. Stop.
No, right? It doesn't matter because it won't count anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't count until you say start.
It won't count until I hit CC start. So, all right, here we go. Oh my goodness. Watch it start. These things always make me nervous because they're like so many numbers. So fast. I can't even. Oh my goodness.
I've already seen it.
Yeah, I already see it too.
Gosh, I'm so glad you guys. So I'm like, I can't see. Is it macro?
Yeah, it's macro.
All right, macro got it. Sorry, everybody. The number was 88. He got it before we started, but we weren't going to count it. But he did it again. Macro
did it again.
In case you didn't get one in your goodie bag. Actually, I can't even remember. I'm pretty sure he got a goodie bag, but hey, that's that. All right, now here's the big thing. This is something nobody has, but I want to say like us three, really. Except
it's only us three.
Okay, so look, you will be one of the illustrious 4 that will have this. This is one of the coolest giveaways, honestly. I think.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Solo.
Okay.
There you go.
And the reason I say that is because not only is it a minifig, but it's a sigfig. And not only is it a sigfig, but it's a TJ sigfig. And not only is it a TJ sigfig, but it's a variant TJ sigfig.
Yeah, my Chase variant.
Yes, it's Chase variant, which I am so fortunate. I have like 3 of them. So, all right, same deal. We're not going to count anything until start is in the chat. Let me put a number. Oh, man, you guys got a good number?
What is the number between?
We'll do one through 100 again.
Okay, 1 through 100. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I mean,
could just do the same number.
Oh, you're. Oh,
we're not going.
Listen to me. I'm like, yeah, maybe that's a good idea. No. All right. All right. I'll do this one. Reference. Start right here.
Have to wait for the start.
Your number doesn't count because wouldn't that be a bummer if somebody picked your number right after you? And here we go. Oh my gosh, I forgot the number. I'm glad I wrote it down. There it is.
I see it.
I see it too.
God, you guys are good. Was it lightning?
No.
Oh, it was macro again.
What?
Macro again.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. It's like, I don't know what to say.
He really wanted that variant.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. I mean, holy cow, dude. Well, macro, I mean, fair is fair, man. I mean,
the number was 42.
Yeah, the number was 42. And I couldn't disqualify him from this, this giveaway just because he won the pin. Because if I would have done that, he probably would have been like, screw the pin, man. I'll just do this giveaway. So, hey, congratulations, Macro. And look, Macro, you're a good dude, obviously, man. So it's well deserved. I mean,
so I just want to throw out there, had I picked a number just for fun, Larry Legend would have won. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun, man.
That's one less person you have to send a package to, Hive.
Well,
only 4 people instead of 5.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true. I was thinking also maybe next week or next month. Yeah, the end of the next giveaway we do. Maybe I'll throw in like something from something else from Brickworld, because there's a lot of unique stuff that you can't really get anywhere else.
The whatnot bag.
A whatnot. Does anybody want a whatnot bag? Dude, I almost tried to give it to. I can't. Did I try to give it to you, TJ? It was either you or Chef. I can't remember if it was you or Chef. I was like, "Hey, you want a whatnot bag?" He's like, "I got one."
I might create a whatnot account, auction off the whatnot bag, and then delete my whatnot account. I'm really considering it.
Oh goodness gracious, that's funny.
Maybe that little like whatnot band as well that was in the goodie bag. I might throw that.
Oh yeah, too. I forgot. What was that? Yeah, it was like a bracelet or a band or something, right?
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was, man.
Can I just tell you, like, because I volunteered to put the goodie bags together.
Oh
yeah.
I don't think we ever really talked about it a whole lot. What that was like. I remember you said it was in a nice way. You said it was a little chaotic.
Yes. So I did want to throw out there for anybody. So if your like paper goods didn't come in like a little folded thing, I want to apologize because you were our first batch and we were just shoving stuff in the bags. And that whatnot bag. So we have the little Brickworld bag and there's just this big whatnot bag that we have to get into the little Brickworld bag. To start off with, it was interesting. We were just shoving things in there, but I apologize.
Well, you know what's crazy is, so Jay and I, so Amberlia like put all this stuff together. So she was like up and doing that stuff. I don't remember what Jay and I were doing at the time, but Amberlia was, I think, kind of exhausted after all that stuff. So she went, I want to say you went to your room or something. And Jay and I got in line to get our goodie bag and stuff. So the one thing that Jay and I noticed was like, and again, this is not a complaint. This is not a complaint because obviously we got free stuff. So we noticed this, they gave you like free sets. They had like sets kind of set up. Yeah. And when you go up to get your bag, you can pick whatever set you want, which is freaking awesome because you already get a lot of cool stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then like later, like every once in a while, we'd go walk past it again and they'd have like different sets up there for a while. Like they'd have different sets. Like then they had some Ninjago stuff, right?
Yeah, they had a Ninjago set I didn't have, and I was mildly upset.
Then we walked past it again later, and Jay's like, "Hey, they got a clone, like a battle pack up there now."
Yeah, they had the snow.
You should have grabbed yours, and if you hadn't opened it and said, "Can I trade?"
We did, and they said no.
They don't let you trade there. You have to like find someone who got it to.
They told us we had to go find someone else to trade with.
Okay, now in all fairness, some of this, they did some of that stuff on purpose, like that. It's why, because when we were doing the goodie bags, they were talking about how they had certain parts in different colors. And the reason you only got one color was the idea was supposed to be, if you want to trade, like find somebody who got the other color and trade. And I do like that idea that it was supposed to be trade with people.
Because I was telling Jay that if they did that, like if they let us just go up there and trade, right, then everybody would probably want to do it.
Yeah, everyone would do it.
Yeah, so I get it.
Yeah.
And yes, Larry, I won't forget the whatnot sticker as well. I'll have to auction that.
That's right. The stickers I forgot too.
Do a bundle.
I would say what might be a nice addition for next year, since they had the app, would be if there was like a forum or something that went on during the occasion, because I mean, randomly finding somebody with the color you wanted might be hard. So it would be great if they had like a forum that's open during that time where people could have a thread that is, looking to trade this out of the goodie bag. I have this color, looking for blah, blah, blah. So then people could like, hey, let's meet up at such and such time, or, in front of the lobby or things like that. So that I think that might have facilitated that trading a little better, because it was just, you kind of had to hope somebody you knew happened to have one you had. And, unless you could have just walked up to random people and been like, you want to trade? You want to trade? You want to trade?
I'm sure some people probably did. I mean, I know Jay and I were at least asked a couple people, because Jay, you had one of the weapons or something you wanted to trade. I believe. And,
I had a gaffy stick, a Tuscan weapon.
And I was going to trade with Jay, but I only had like the blasters or something. And Jay was looking for, I think, the dark saber.
Yeah, some people got a dark saber color mold.
Good stuff, though, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait till next year. But curiously, I don't even think I asked you guys yet. Do you plan on building a mock for next year to display? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Are you definitely or
Definitely.
what about you, Amberlia?
It's super ambitious, but I want to. I'll go ahead and tell you now. I want to do Bright Moon Castle from the Netflix version of She-Ra.
Wow. Do it.
Yeah.
Do
That's
it.
what I want to build.
Because you know, at least
the scale may be much smaller for my first one, but that is exactly what I want to build.
That's awesome. I tell you what, I want to say maybe it's subconsciously Disney, but I'm really, even though I've always liked them, but like I feel this thing with castles, man. Like it's I know I just bought this and all, but I mean, like I'm talking all castles. Like you just said, the She-Ra castle. Like there's so many cool castles out there and different fiction and stuff that, and of course real castles. But dude, I'm feeling castles, man. I don't know, maybe it was shy.
I'm gonna do Borg Tower from Ninjago, which is basically a giant skyscraper.
You were gonna try and make it kind of big, right?
Yeah, kind of big is an understatement. It's gonna be very big.
I didn't know how to say that. I didn't know what kind of scale you're definitely gonna go.
It's gonna be absolutely massive.
Yeah, we were talking. He was like, "You're gonna see it from across the convention."
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a few feet tall.
Well, and look, I'm saying this to Amberlia Jay and myself, but I'm also saying this to all you guys out there that might be interested in new, like you're gonna build a mock for the first time, or maybe you're still inexperienced. Look, we're surrounded by experienced, talented, very approachable, and friendly mock builders. You know, It could be Pink Wheels, it could be Moto, it could be Bearded Bricks, it could be, there's so many different, builders out there that will all help us and give us advice. I mean, clearly, you guys saw on my streams about when I was building the Darth Vader thing, about all the advice you guys gave me. And even like when you guys gave me different pieces of advice, at least I had options, like with the window and the backdrop and all that stuff.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited not just for my own builds, but just to see what all you guys are going to come up with and to see the progression and like cheering you guys on. Like it's like a I don't know. I was going to say
I'll
marathon,
look into those big wheels. That might be good for the main tower portion.
See, look, we're already getting some advice going on. However, sadly, we are about at the end of the show. So let's go around the panel and see what's going on in our neck of the woods. DJ, you got anything you want to promote, man? Shout out?
Let's see. There'll be Lub on Wednesday nights over on Bricksmith's channel. Friday Night Bricks on Friday nights over on the Friday Night Bricks channel. I was just on Full of Bricks, so check that out.
Replay
over on Brick Adjuster's channel, and then there might be some Twitch stuff from me this week. We'll see. Hopefully, I'll be feeling better.
God, that's right. I got to put you guys' Twitch channel in the description. I'm sorry,
but I'll be doing some Twitch stuff as well.
I will. So everybody's listening, I'm going to go back right after the show and we'll put their Twitch channels. And maybe I did. I can't remember. But if I didn't, I'll put it in there. Because definitely go over there and support them on Twitch. And follow. And I want to say I don't know the right words to say for Twitch. I don't know. I always forget how it goes. And if you see me on there, you can point your finger at me, and be like, I see you on Twitch, because I'm trying to, like I said, show my love and support out there as well for everybody. But so like I said, if it's not in the description right now, I'll definitely go there and put it right after the video so you guys can link up. Sorry, Jay, I didn't mean to cut you off. What? Anything else?
No, that's it.
Amberlia, anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, so I am officially on Twitch now. I had wanted to do some extra streams and stuff like that. Like I haven't been feeling very good lately, just dealing with some like health stuff and everything, nothing serious or anything, but so I've been a little exhausted and tired, so I apologize. I know I said I was going to try to do some extra streams and stuff, but I will be keeping my Tuesday night, which is at a new time as well. It's at 9:00 on Twitch, so that will be happening. And then of course, this. So yeah, that's everything. That's all I'm doing right now.
I did check, and I I was responsible. Remembered, I did put their Twitch links in the description. So please go over there and follow them. If anything, even set up an account. Twitch is a good time. It's a lot different, but there's a lot of fun stuff to do over there. The chat's definitely an interactive type of chat. So if you like that stuff, you definitely like it. But it's even if you're not into that stuff, because I'm not really into that stuff, but I go over there just to watch them. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about for me. Awesome. All right. As far as me, obviously there's Good Morning Brickworld every Sunday. I got a whole bunch of different types of videos coming out. I'll be streaming kind of a summer in the city kind of stream, building all this stuff. I'm taking a break from buying Lego at least for a few months during the summer. Yeah, I don't know. I got a lot of different stuff coming out. It just depends on what's coming out first. So other than that, we appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, like I said, if you got a sigfig you'd like to send, send it to, I got the PO box in the description if you want to send that. And I promise if you send it to me, it will be in the city. It will be in the intro. But like I was kind of saying, I can't remember if it was in the meeting or before or after the show or before or during the show, that as I start getting more, I'm probably gonna have to break up the intro into different segments and put different people in there at different times. Because as you guys saw this morning, the intro was kind of long. So I don't want to make a 5-10 minute intro, So anyways, speaking of which, we'll cue the outro here in just a second. Like I said, we all appreciate you being with us and hanging out and doing the thing. So I guess we'll wave goodbye as I go ahead and cue up the outro. So see you guys. We'll see you next Sunday. Thanks.
Bye.
Mwah.